Okay, so hello everyone. So, pahabol muna no dun sa previous video natin. Sabi ko isosolve natin using two methods, yung using the system tapos yung strategic substitution. Pero medyo na carried away ako. I got carried away. I forgot to solve it using strategic substitution. So dito solve natin ito using strategic substitution. Okay? Again, sa strategic substitution, pipili tayo ng magandang x value na gamitin para ma-solve natin agad yung isa sa mga unknowns natin. Medyo madali naman ma-figure out yun kung ganito yung itsura ng ating equation. Okay? Now, if we want to solve for b, technically, kailangan we get rid of a outright. So, how do we do that? Etong multiplier ni a, kailangan this one should be equal to 0. At kailan mangyayari yun? That happens at x equal to 1. So, yun yung unang value na isa-substitute natin. So, at x equals 1, yung ating left-hand side will be 10 times 1 plus 5. And yung right-hand side natin is a times 1 minus 1 plus b times 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 3. Okay? This one will give us 0. And simplify. 15 equal to 5b. So we have b equal to 3. Okay, next one. Gusto naman natin isolve yung value ng a. So we have to make this equal to 0. And that happens at x equal to negative 3 halves. So at x equal to negative 3 halves, 10 times negative 3 halves plus 5 equal to a times negative 3 halves minus 1 plus b times negative 3 plus 3. So this again will give us 0. Simplifying this, we have negative 15 plus 5, negative 10, equal to negative 5 halves, a. Solving for a will give us 4. So as you can see, using either systems or strategic substitution, same yung makukuha nating values ng a and b. Okay? So pahabol lang kasi nalimutan kong isolve dun sa previous video natin. However, the focus of this video is actually yung next case ng ating rational functions. Okay, in the previous video, yung denominator natin nasusulat natin as a product of linear factors. However, hindi ganun lagi yung case, no? For instance, kung ito yung gusto nating kuhanan ng integral, so let's say negative 2x squared plus x minus 5 all over x cubed plus 5x dx. So if we want to get the partial fraction decomposition of our integrand, first step for us to do is again factor the denominator. Now, unfortunately, yung factors ng denominator natin ay isang linear at isang quadratic. Again, ang linear, ibig sabihin nun, ang degree niya ay 1. Pag quadratic, ang degree niya ay 2. Okay, yan na naman yung kanyang factors. So, ibig sabihin, pwede natin siyang isulat in this way. Okay, so again, our goal is to find the numerators of these two uh, factors or these two rational expressions. However, yung isa ay linear, yung isa ay quadratic. So, paano natin nagagawin yun? Doon sa linear term, walang modification. We can still assign this as a placeholder na A. However, dun sa quadratic, eto na yung may i-consider tayo. Okay? Now, take note, kapag ganyan, ibig sabihin hindi na siya masisimplify. And that happens kapag yung degree ng nasa taas ay mas maliit kaysa do sa degree ng nasa baba. Now, yung degree ng x ay just 1. So, yung numerator ay degree 0. No? If it's degree 0, it's x raised to 0. So, technically, kaya hindi na natin sinusulat yung x variable. However, dito sa second term natin, it's a degree 2 polynomial. So, ibig sabihin, hindi natin agad ma-conclude na constant term lang yun nandito sa taas. Okay? Pwede siyang at most degree 1. So, instead of just writing b here, we're going to consider yung all possible cases. No? So, this would be bx plus c. So, again, degree 2 ito. So, yung numerator natin, pwede siyang maging degree 1 at most. Pero pwede rin namang constant. Okay? Depende yon sa makukuha nating value ng b and c. So, let me just erase this para mas clear. Oops, sorry. Should be bx plus c all over x squared plus 5. Okay, then same lang ulit. We multiply this by the least common denominator, x times x squared plus 5. This will result to negative 2x squared plus x minus 5 equal to a times x squared plus 5 plus bx plus c times x. So we have negative 2x squared plus x minus 5 equal to ax squared plus 5a plus bx squared plus cx. Negative 2x squared plus x minus 5 equal to ax squared plus bx plus cx plus 5a. Notice na ang ginawa kong arrangement is by decreasing powers. So, sorry, this should be bx squared there. And then, we're going to compare coefficients again. Okay? Yung coefficient ng x squared sa left-hand side natin is negative 2. Sa right-hand side naman, it's a plus b. Yung coefficient ng x natin sa left-hand side is 1. Sa right-hand side, it's c. And yung natirang constant term is negative 5. Sa right-hand side, it's 5a. Now, ito yung system na gusto nating hanapin. Now, dito sa example na to, it's relatively simple kasi nakuha na agad natin yung value ng c and then makukuha na agad natin yung value ng a dito. Here, a equals negative 1. And so, we can actually get the value of b outright here by substitution. So, b equals negative 1 as well. Okay? So, going back to the original problem. So, it's the integral of negative 2x squared plus x minus 5 all over x squared, sorry, x cubed plus 5x dx. So, yung partial fraction decomposition niya, nasulat na natin as negative 1 all over x plus negative x plus 1 all over x squared plus 5 dx. Again, apply linearity or yung property ng integral na pwede natin paghiwa-hiwalayin. So, negative 1 over x dx plus integral ng negative x plus 1 all over x squared plus 5 dx. Okay, itong part na to, madali siya. Negative ln ng absolute value of x. Dito, we may need to again separate the two terms. Ay, what do I mean by that? Sulat natin. That's negative x all over x squared plus 5 plus integral ng 1 all over x squared plus 5 dx. Okay, this middle integral, we can solve this by substitution. Tapos, dito, this should look familiar. Ito yung previous lesson rin natin, yung inverse trigonometric. Okay? We have here u equal to x and a equal to square root of 5. Okay, so using the appropriate formula, so negative ln, absolute value of x, using integration by substitution, negative 1/2 ln ng x squared plus 5. And using yung formula natin for inverse trig. So, plus 1 all over square root of 5 inverse tangent ng x all over square root of 5 plus c. So, this is our answer. So, dito no, nakita natin na pwedeng pagsama-samahin natin yung mga techniques in order to get the antiderivative. Okay, and for the last case ng partial fraction decomposition natin, ito naman yung merong repeated linear factor. Okay? By repeated linear factor, ibig sabihin, linear pa rin siya, pero may power siya. Okay? So, for example, we have for example, we want to get the antiderivative of 4x squared plus 9x plus 9 all over x cubed plus 3x squared. So this is our problem. Again, we consider or we want to get the partial fraction decomposition of our integrand. First step is for us to factor the denominator. So x squared plus or x squared times x plus 3. Okay, so makikita natin dito, linear ito. Tapos ito, technically quadratic, but it's x times x. Okay, so hindi natin pwedeng isulat as a over x plus b over x plus c over x plus 3. Kasi pag ganun, edi a plus b all over x na lang yun. Okay? However, since it's a repeated linear factor, we're going to consider it as something over x plus something over x squared plus something over x plus 3. Now, yung difference nito, since this is a repeated linear factor, hindi na natin kailangan i-treat ito as a quadratic, as an irreducible quadratic term. Okay? So, same pa rin na ang placeholder natin dito is A, dito naman is B, and dito is C. Okay? So, we just proceed. So, multiply by the common factor. That will give us 4x squared plus 9x plus 9 equal to A times x plus 3 plus B times x plus 3 plus C times x squared. Okay? Again, multiply this by x squared times x plus 3. Simplify. 4x squared plus 9x plus 9 equal to ax squared plus 3a plus bx plus 3b plus cx squared. Let's rearrange the terms. We have here ax squared plus cx squared. This should be 3ax, sorry. Plus 3ax plus bx plus 3b. Okay, so comparing coefficients, we have 4 equal to a plus c. 9 equal to 3a plus b. And 9 equal to 3b. Okay, so ito yung system na gusto nating solve. Fairly easy to get the value of b. So b equals 3. If b equals 3, this gives us a equals 2, and c is also equal to 2. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung partial fraction decomposition natin, or yung partial fraction decomposition ng 4x squared plus 9x plus 9 all over x cubed plus 3x squared, this is equal to 2 over x plus 3 over x squared plus 2 all over x plus 3. So, ibig sabihin, if we want to get the antiderivative, we can simply consider the antiderivative of its partial fraction decomposition. Again, the good thing about this is that these three terms are relatively easy to get the antiderivative of. So, ito ay 2 ln ng absolute value of x. This one, power rule. So, minus 3 over x. And integration by substitution plus 2 ln of x plus 3 plus c. Okay, so this is the discussion, or ito yung technique na pwede natin gamitin sa mga rational functions.